Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love. I'm here for you every day, and I have two decks of cards. We're going to do a daily angel message, and this is for Tuesday, September 30th, which today is my birthday. So I plan on doing something special. So I have the Gateway Oracle cards here for the main messages, and we're going to do a Blessed Be deck. And if you really like this deck, go over to Guided by Angels. Liz did a she did a weekly read with these cards that's really, really beautiful. So if you're interested and you like these cards, check out Guided by Angels. She did a really phenomenal weekly read for this week. Okay, and don't forget about the reading special. If you're interested, email me at guidedbylove888@gmail.com. It's through today until midnight. You have, so get ready. Okay, here we go. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages for this? What is the blessing for Tuesday, September 20th? My birthday. If there's any other people who had a birthday today, happy birthday. And I shout out to my friend Rob from Guided by Fire. He had a birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, Rob. And let's see, a blessing on your intuition. Really beautiful. So she's got her crystal ball, using crystals to help, and that looks like a moonstone to me, but using crystals, using grounding energy to help connect with the divine. And this is an 8, bringing you abundance and guidance with this intuition. So a blessing on your intuition. So you may have some ideas come to you, but tune in, ground in, and use your crystals if you're guided to. All right, so the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. Let's see, what are the messages for this Tuesday, September 30th, or whenever you see it? What are the messages for this Tuesday, September 30th? Any others? I'm going to put the deck down, and we have this one popping up yet, and we have this one. At the bottom, we have I open my soul to grace. And this is emerging into grace. So really beautiful, beautiful. It looks like she's floating. There's the water, the fish in the water, but it looks like she's floating above the water. At least her face is. She's floating above the water there. And this is, really surrendering, accepting, and really emerging after everything, that you've gone through. And here's the proof. And there's the lotus flower. This is, going through all the muck and the mire and coming out through all that muck and mire and and budding into this beautiful, beautiful flower that is truly a sign of how far you've come. And so this is, releasing and letting go of any old energy, of any old attachments, releasing, letting it go, and coming forward, emerging out of it all in this grace and this beauty and this growth. All right. I'm getting really hot as I say that. So, whew. Okay. Phew. Starting fresh. Wow. And then we have the starting fresh. This is balance coming in, starting a new beginning. But the balance between the sun and the moon, the masculine, the feminine. This is a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Wow. So after, coming, after going through all the muck and mire, the tests, the initiations, you're emerging, you're letting go of any final things that, didn't serve you. And, this is a fresh start happening. This is coming into alignment, coming into balance within yourself. And this is creating, blossoming, the blossoming of new in your life. And then we have awakening the ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Yeah, so this is, the cup within overfloweth, and, look at the foundation around you, yeah, there was another card. It must have been for the quick read yesterday. Check it out. It's about foundation. And this is showing you have a wonderful foundation around you, stability, security, safety. And this is showing, your inner cup is overflowing. And so you have your cup full and you have enough to share with people around you to bring that wisdom to, go deep down within and fill up with the wisdom and bring that out to the people that need it most. So to be of service to others using your wisdom, and to people that need it most right now. Yeah, and this is that inner knowing within you of, what to do next, of getting direction, getting insights into how far you've come. It's all happening with the wisdom rising to the top. Just like you, where's that card? Just like you are emerging, the wisdom within you is coming up as well. Okay, and then we have soaring into joy. Wow, I love this card. Childlike wonder fills your life. Yeah, this is, letting go of the seriousness of the 3D world, and, allowing your inner child to soar with joy. I walk at this place almost every day. I just absolutely love it. And it's a park. It's a huge, I don't know how would I put it. It's acres and acres and acres of land, but it's like a park. And they have a playground for kids. Well, I've made a vow to myself that I don't leave for the night, for the day, for the night until I have a swing on the swings, because it's feeding our inner child, it's nurturing our inner child and letting that inner child out, and really, really doing things, checking in with your inner child and doing things that are going to allow that inner child to soar, so maybe you get yourself a balloon today, and maybe you carry it around, or I saw this really cool acorn balloon and I was so tempted to buy it. Isn't that funny? Because acorns symbolize abundance, but I saw it. It was so cute in the grocery store. But maybe you buy yourself some balloons today and, have fun with them. And then when you're done, give them to some other children. Kids love balloons. I can remember a couple weeks ago playing with a little boy. They had a balloon for his sister just had a birthday, and just playing with him, and he was just laughing, just lighting up with enthusiasm. And that's what we need to be able to give our inner child. It's part of nurturing us and part of bringing ourselves alive again, after going through the muck and the mire, and coming up to the surface and learning how to live and build our life, from a place of nurturing and health and wellness and prosperity. Simplifying your life. Yeah, I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So you know, we have to declutter inside and we have to declutter around us. And when you declutter around you, it's like getting rid of all the stuff. Like I always ask myself, have I used this? And if it's been like 2 or 3 years, I had a lot of stuff in storage for a long time, and I thought, why am I keeping this? I haven't used it for like 2 or 3 years. And they say that you should, ask yourself, hold it, and say, does this bring me joy? But I feel that you have to ask yourself, have I used this? When was the last time I used this? Because a lot of times we keep things without even realizing that, we're just keeping it to keep it, but we're not using it. So why not pass it on to someone else or give it to a charity? I like to pass things on to someone else that I know that, wants it or can use it. So simplifying your life on the outside as well as the inside, and then embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. And this is, look at this, the door is already open. You're walking through the new doors, and this is, the vista is wide and there's a lot to explore. And so this is the time that we look at our lives and say, what do I want in my life? How do I want to live my life? Since this is a new beginning, a new chapter, new vistas. Yeah, letting go of fear, fearless, being fearless. But where's that card? Soaring into joy. Yeah, starting fresh. You're starting fresh in life. So how do you want to live your life? How do you want to set it up so that it is a life you love and the life, my life loves me and I love my life. That you can say that and you can use that affirmation, because that's setting the intent that you're building a life that you love, that nothing else will do. So I hope this reading helped. Those are the messages I have for you. And if you have a birthday today along with me, happy birthday, and make sure you put it in the comments. And have a great, great day. I'm so grateful for this channel. I'm so grateful for all of you, for soul family out there. I am wishing you such a beautiful, magical day. Namaste.